Most boxers think they need heavy weights to build real power, but the fighters who move the sharpest and hit the hardest often rely on something much simpler: calisthenics. These bodyweight workouts train explosive strength, endurance, and coordination in ways traditional lifting can't. In this video, we'll break down why calisthenics works so well for boxing and show you the exact routines, from beginner to advanced, that turn raw movement into ring-ready performance. Most gym routines focus on isolating muscles: bench presses, curls, leg extensions. They're easy to measure and progress, but they miss the mark for boxing. The sport demands explosive punches, fast footwork, and full body coordination, not just strong arms or a big bench press. Boxing is built on kinetic chain movement. Power starts in your legs, travels through your core, and finishes in your fists. Isolation exercises don't train that connection. A bench press may build chest strength, but it doesn't train rotation, balance, or the fluid coordination required to throw a punch with speed and precision. Studies confirm it. Compound, multi-joint movements that mimic real-life actions lead to better athletic performance than isolation-heavy routines. And it's not just about strength. Boxing also demands endurance. You don't need static strength. You need to sustain explosive effort over multiple rounds. High-rep calisthenics, push-ups, squats, planks, build that kind of repeatable power and stamina. Isolation training can also limit mobility and coordination. It may build muscle, but it can make fighters stiff or throw off their weight class. In contrast, calisthenics enhances agility, balance, and joint stability, especially critical for quick pivots, slipping punches, and reacting in the ring. That's why calisthenics is different. It builds functional strength and ring-specific endurance without compromising speed or range of motion. Push-ups mirror the pushing mechanics of a punch. Squats fuel footwork. Planks stabilize your core for balance and power transfer. Best of all, it's accessible. No machines, no gym memberships, just your body and a plan. Calisthenics isn't a fallback. It's a smarter, fight-specific way to train. And when you train movements, not just muscles, every rep directly improves your boxing performance. Before we dive into specific routines, you need to understand why calisthenics works so well for boxing and how we'll structure your training. Think of calisthenics not just as a workout style, but as a performance system built around what actually matters in the ring: power, balance, endurance, and agility. This system works because every calisthenics move mirrors something you do in a fight. You're not isolating muscles, you're training movements, and that's the difference. We're going to break it down into 3 progressive levels: beginner, intermediate, and advanced, each focused on building a specific set of ring-ready attributes. At the beginner level, the focus is control. Push-ups help pattern the mechanics of a punch. Legs, core, chest, and arms working in sync. Squats train your base for footwork and stance. Planks start developing your core so you can move without losing form. These build your foundation. At the intermediate level, we add complexity: rotational drills, tempo work, and explosive variations. These develop torque, coordination, and the ability to generate speed under control. This is where you build real punching power and movement efficiency. At the advanced level, we focus on dynamic output, high-intensity circuits, explosive sequences, and full-body transitions. These routines train your body to perform under pressure: fast, reactive, and efficient, just like you need to be in the later rounds of a fight. Throughout all levels, the system emphasizes mobility, endurance, and joint health, so you stay quick, fluid, and injury-free. Just look at Mike Tyson's old training. Thousands of reps per day, all built around bodyweight control, explosive output, and repeatability under fatigue. That's the kind of capacity we're building here. Calisthenics isn't a side option, it's the blueprint. And in the next sections, we'll show you exactly how to apply it. Whether you're just starting or ready to level up, these routines are designed to move with you and make every rep count in the ring. Every fighter starts with the fundamentals, and when it comes to boxing, a strong foundation is everything. This beginner calisthenics routine focuses on developing control, posture, and endurance, qualities that shape your stance, sharpen your punches, and prepare you for long rounds. It's not about going hard, it's about moving with purpose and precision. Start with push-ups, the foundation of upper body strength and pushing mechanics. When done correctly, they engage your chest, triceps, shoulders, core, and even your legs. Perform 3 sets of 10 reps, maintaining a straight body line from head to heels. Keep your elbows tucked and lower with control. Each rep should feel like a powerful extension. This movement patterns the mechanics behind a strong jab or cross. Next, move into bodyweight squats, the key to leg strength and balance. A solid base is essential for footwork, pivots, and staying grounded during exchanges. Stand with your feet shoulder width apart, chest up, and squat to parallel or below if mobility allows. Push through your heels to return. Perform 3 sets of 20 reps, keeping your form tight to avoid joint strain and maximize lower body activation. Then add planks, the go-to for core stability. A strong core links your lower and upper body, helping you maintain posture and transfer force efficiently. Hold a forearm plank for 20 to 30 seconds and repeat for 3 sets. Focus on a straight spine, glutes engaged, and controlled breathing through your nose. This builds the calm tension needed in a fight. Follow up with glute bridges, which target the hips and posterior chain. Lie on your back with knees bent, feet flat, and drive your hips upward until your body forms a straight line from shoulders to knees. Pause and squeeze your glutes at the top. Do 3 sets of 10 to 12 reps, holding briefly at peak contraction. This supports stability and power during lateral movement and stance control. Finally, finish with wall sits to develop isometric leg strength and mental endurance. Slide down a wall until your thighs are parallel to the floor, knees over ankles. Hold for 20 to 30 seconds and repeat for 2 to 3 rounds. Stay focused and breathe steadily. This builds lower body tension and toughness when fatigue sets in. Perform this routine 2 to 3 times per week, resting 30 to 45 seconds between each exercise. Start with push-ups, 3 times 10, bodyweight squats, 3 times 20, planks, 3 times 20 to 30 seconds, glute bridges, 3 times 10 to 12, and wall sits, 2 to 3 times 20 to 30 seconds. 1 to 2 rounds is plenty for beginners. Prioritize clean technique, full body tension, and nasal breathing. You're not just building strength, you're building control, posture, and awareness that translates directly to boxing. Once this foundation feels solid, you'll be ready to progress into the next level, rotational power and coordinated movement. Once your foundation is solid, it's time to level up with movements that blend strength, coordination, and explosive control. This intermediate routine is designed to challenge your body to move faster, hit harder, and stay composed under dynamic conditions. You're not just working muscles, you're building the kind of efficiency and torque that turns effort into knockout power. Start with explosive push-ups. Unlike the beginner version, here you'll push hard enough for your hands to leave the floor. You're now training your fast twitch fibers, the ones responsible for speed and knockout punches. Perform 3 to 4 sets of 8 to 10 reps, and focus on landing softly to protect your wrists while maintaining full body tension. Next, add dips to build upper body endurance. These strengthen your triceps, chest, and shoulders, the muscles you rely on for extended combinations and solid defensive blocks. Perform 3 to 4 sets of 10 to 15 reps using parallel bars or a sturdy surface. Lower with control and avoid shrugging to keep pressure off your shoulders. Follow with hanging leg raises, a powerful core move that teaches your abs and hip flexors to engage through full range. These train you to stay tight during punches and braced against incoming strikes. Go for 3 to 4 sets of 8 to 12 reps, keeping your legs straight and avoiding swinging. Let your core do the work. For the lower body, use walking lunges to improve balance and unilateral strength. Lunges mimic the forward and backward shifts in boxing, reinforcing control during movement and helping you stay grounded while punching. Perform 3 sets of 10 reps per leg, keeping your steps smooth and your upper body tall. Finish the routine with side planks with reach throughs, which target your obliques and train rotation under tension. From a side plank plank position. Reach your top arm under your body and return to the start. Perform 2 to 3 sets of 6 to 8 reps per side, moving slowly and staying stable throughout. This rotational strength sharpens your ability to twist and recover, key for throwing hooks and slipping punches. Perform this routine 2 to 3 times per week, resting 30 to 45 seconds between each exercise. Start with explosive push-ups, 3 to 4 times 8 to 10, dips, 3 to 4 times 10 to 15, hanging leg raises, 3 to 4 times 8 to 12, walking lunges, 3 times 10 per leg, and side planks with reach-throughs, 2 to 3 times 6 to 8 per side. 1 to 2 rounds is ideal depending on your capacity. At this stage, you're connecting strength with speed, building the reactive control that lets you stay sharp, agile, and in command, even in the chaos of a fight. Once this level feels fluid, you're ready to take on the demands of advanced explosive output. At the advanced stage, your focus shifts to full body integration, where speed, strength, control, and reaction time all come together. This routine is built to simulate the chaos of a real fight. Rapid transitions, fatigue under pressure, and high output movement from every angle. The goal here isn't just intensity, it's precision under intensity. You'll be developing the ability to explode, reset, and stay sharp through multiple fast-paced rounds. Start with plyometric push-ups, the evolution of explosive push-ups. Add a clap at the top or elevate your torso slightly with each rep. These demand serious power from your chest, triceps, and core. Exactly what you need for rapid-fire combinations. Perform 3 to 4 sets of 6 to 8 reps, focusing on soft landings and explosive takeoffs. This teaches your muscles to fire instantly and recover just as quickly. Next, tackle L-sit pull-ups, a high-skill movement that combines upper body pulling strength with intense core activation. This move simulates maintaining core engagement while generating vertical force, just like when adjusting your body in a clinch or throwing uppercuts. Aim for 3 sets of 6 to 8 reps, starting with bent knees if needed, and work toward full leg extension as your control improves. Move on to pistol squats, one of the best bodyweight exercises for building unilateral leg strength, balance, and ankle mobility. These target the kind of strength needed for quick weight shifts, pivots, and directional changes. Perform 3 sets of 5 reps per leg, using a support like a pole or counter for balance if you're just beginning with them. Now shift into plank to push-up transfers, which blend static core engagement with dynamic upper body movement. From a forearm plank, press into a push-up position one arm at a time, then return. Do 3 sets of 6 to 8 transfers per direction, keeping your hips stable and minimizing sway. This builds core reactivity and control during rapid movement transitions. Finish with jumping lunges, a high-intensity lower body finisher. They mimic the rapid leg engagement required for in and out footwork and explosive changes in direction. Alternate legs mid-air with control, landing softly to protect your knees. Perform 2 to 3 sets of 8 to 10 per leg, and expect your lungs and legs to be burning by the end. Perform this routine 2 to 3 times per week, resting 30 to 45 seconds between exercises. Start with plyometric push-ups, 3 to 4 times 6 to 8, L-sit pull-ups, 3 times 6 to 8, pistol squats, 3 times 5 per leg, plank to push-up transfers, 3 times 6 to 8, and jumping lunges, 2 to 3 times 8 to 10 per leg. 1 to 2 rounds is sufficient for most, depending on conditioning. This level is about refining performance under fatigue. You're not just surviving late rounds, you're commanding them. When you can handle these advanced movements with precision and composure, you'll be training like a fighter who's ready for any pace, any round. To get the most out of calisthenics for boxing, it helps to follow a clear, structured weekly plan, one that supports strength, endurance, and functional movement without overtraining. The foundation remains calisthenics, but for many boxers, adding weight training in the right places can amplify power and fill in specific gaps. The key is balance. Use bodyweight movements for mobility, control, and stamina, and layer in weights to push strength and explosiveness. Start by dedicating 2 to 3 days each week to calisthenics-focused sessions. On these days, perform circuits using explosive push-ups, squats, dips, and planks to keep your body moving with precision and fluid coordination. For example, Mondays and Thursdays can be dedicated to calisthenics, emphasizing different phases: stability, rotation, or explosive power, depending on your level. These workouts are efficient, functional, and easy on the joints, helping you build the exact kind of movement patterns you'll use in the ring. Weight training can be added twice a week, ideally on Tuesdays and Fridays. Keep these sessions short and focused, using compound lifts like squats, deadlifts, and cleans performed explosively. Don't chase bulk. Aim for strength that transfers to your punches and footwork. Keep reps low, rest periods longer, and prioritize form. For fighters in higher weight classes, or those who've already built a solid calisthenics base, this hybrid model unlocks another gear of raw power. On Wednesdays, integrate a lighter recovery day. Use light cardio, stretching, or core activation drills, like hanging leg raises or side planks. Saturdays should be reserved for boxing-specific skills: sparring, shadow boxing, heavy bag work, and footwork drills. And don't underestimate Sundays. Full rest or light mobility work is crucial to keeping your body fresh and injury-free. This structure ensures you're not just piling on fatigue. Instead, you're progressively building the tools that matter most in boxing: speed, power, endurance, and composure under pressure. With calisthenics as your base and smart weight training added in, you're training like a complete athlete, ready for any pace, any round. Calisthenics isn't just training, it's a complete system for building strength, speed, and mental grit that boxers need. Whether you're just starting out or leveling up, these movements scale with you. Start where you are, stay consistent, and you'll feel the difference in every round. If you found this helpful, hit like, subscribe, and drop your favorite calisthenics exercise in the comments. Let's build this fight-ready community together.